Hey guys, this is my 1998 Dodge Ram 1500 with 5.2 liter, and I'm going to give you guys a quick overview of what I had to do to make this truck from 4-wheel drive to 2-wheel drive, because I broke it and didn't really have the money for the parts, so I still need a work vehicle. It all started with, when I was out mudding, it all started with a broken drive shaft, but as you can see, there is no front drive shaft. I removed it from the axle housing here. Then after that, took both the front tires off. And yeah, that's the black people that live in my neighborhood. It's great. After that, I took the axle cover off and let all the gear oil drain out. Took the other tire off. Then after that, there's 2 bolts. One here. And then one here. Take your brake calipers off. And after your brake calipers are off, you have 3 bolts back here. You got 1, 2, and you have a third one right here. And after those 3 bolts, this rotor assembly just comes right out along with your axle shaft. But I have no axle shaft. There's my U-joint. And then normally it's supposed to go in there. But after that comes out, then you can remove your axle shaft. On this side is where it's tricky, because you do the same thing with this side. Take your caliper off, then take your 3 bolts off, and then your rotor comes off. But with this side, you pull your rotor and your axle assembly off too, but there is a middleman here. Inside your axle, you have something called an intermediate shaft. That intermediate shaft was a little tricky, because you have to take that shaft and slide it out before you could take your spider gear out. And it took me about a half hour to figure that out instead of reading a manual. So I have everything sitting in my truck right now. I got my passenger side axle, my intermediate axle, driver side axle. Here's my drive shaft here. Here's my spider gear. And I don't know what the name of that part is, but I'm just going to go with drive gear. This little gear is supposed to go belonging inside here, but that never happened. This piece here, this is the piece that connects your intermediate shaft and your driver's side axle shaft. So now at least I have a work vehicle and I have a 2-wheel drive truck. Thanks for watching.